Hello, church family. It's Tuesday, December 8th at 9 p.m., and it's time for our next Advent devotional. Right now, we're looking at passages of Scripture from the Old Testament, which offer prophecies of the ministry of Christ. And this evening, we're looking at Isaiah chapter 7 and verse 14. It says, "Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel." Now the devotion. In Isaiah chapter 7, King Ahaz of Judah is facing coming attacks from his enemies. Ahaz is desperately worried as to how he will respond. God tells the prophet Isaiah to go to Ahaz and speak his words to him. In this verse, Isaiah prophesies to Ahaz that a deliverer of God's people would come, who would be unique in two ways. First, he would come from a woman who was a virgin. Second, he would be known as Emmanuel. He would be a future deliverer. In fact, he would be the Messiah, for no other human being could have those things said about him. We know from the New Testament texts, such as Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 through 25, that Jesus was this prophesied child. Mary was not yet married when she became pregnant. Also, notice what the angel told Joseph in Matthew 1:21. Quote, "She will bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." Then Matthew says, all this took place to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet. Now quoting Isaiah chapter 7, "Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel," which means God with us. So Jesus came to deliver mankind from the bondage of sin. He was God in human form. Oh, that we would worship Jesus, the virgin-born one, God in the flesh, our great deliverer from sin. And so, friends, this evening let us rejoice in Jesus Christ, who is our promised deliverer from sin. And now a couple of questions for reflection. First, what sins has Christ delivered you from? And second, are there any sins from which Christ cannot deliver us? Well, I hope you'll consider these questions this evening, and also that you'll scroll down our church Facebook feed and find Advent hymn number 8. Perhaps an unfamiliar hymn, but set to a familiar tune. I'll also look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. as we continue looking at Old Testament prophecies concerning Christ. And I hope you'll join me every night at 9 p.m. from now until Christmas Day as we look forward to that wonderful event together. Thanks again for joining me, and God bless you all. Good night.